She knows it. She knows it. She ain't afraid to show it. She knows it. No matter where she going. All eyes on her backside like she's Chloe. Yeah, she knows it. Yeah, yeah, she knows it. She ain't afraid to show it. She walks in the place just like she own it. No matter where she going, got everybody focused. She knows, she knows, she knows. Come and lick me like popsicle. Got my body tingling, girl, from head down to my toe. She's the one that's always in control. There's no place I wouldn't go. Chasing that loving, chasing that loving. And she knows it, she knows it. She ain't afraid to show it. She knows it, no matter where she going. All eyes on her backside like she's Chloe. Yeah, she knows it. Yeah, yeah, she knows it. She ain't afraid to show it. She walks in the place just like she own it. No matter where she going, got everybody focused. She knows, she knows, she knows.
Let's go! Yo, 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 welcome everybody to my A-Valve 25. Let's go, everybody. Let's put up your hands, guys. Come on, put up your hands, chat. One more song, chat. Let's go. Just feel it, chat. Just...
I want to flex my love. I want to impress. To carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm a man. I want to impress.
Let's go.
And I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. Die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who. You know that my body calling and your body picking. Loving you, they make me forget, say I get problem. By the end of the night, enter bathroom, fresh up. I want to flex my love, I want to impress. And I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm a man, I want to impress. And I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. Die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who, die who, or die who, yeah, or die who.
Tú eres mi amor, you are the king.
Okay, that's it, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
All the bling bling bling. Soy tu woman, yeah. You got the best. Nobody else to llevarme. I'm in love with my baby, baby. Think about you like daily. It's whatever you want, get curious. Dale, dale, hurry, I'm waiting. I'm ready, we can have a minute.
Alright, chat. That's it for today. But this song is sick. Where's my coffee? I don't know, Poppy. I don't know, Poppy. That's actually like, you know, from like 7 in the morning today. It was really early, my friend. You could probably hear a fan in the background. So if I don't have... No, it's not gross. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You think there's something wrong with it. How was fishing? It was good, man. It was good. It was good. We, so Maggie caught freaking two of them. Slim caught one. I caught one. I broke her rod by accident. But other than that, it was good. It was good. Just chilling. Hopefully, chat, we can beat this today. Really want to, that's for sure. Let's go. That was really loud. Holy shit. So we're basically facing Odin right now, which I believe is the last guy. I'm not sure. So no spoilers, guys. Just saying.
I need to hurry.
Oh my god, no.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Let's go, chat. Ready? This is what it all comes down to. Thundercrack. You want to mess with me? No problem. You guys are a freaking bitch. Come on. Whoa. Smoke. Nope. Oh, he got me. Oh. Yeah, take this. If I hit anybody with this. Well, that was a fail. Yo, dude. Whoa, bitch. That was sick, man. Oh, I thought, fuck. Oh shit, son. Alright. I need to beat this guy in this corner, and then all the rest of them are easy. There you go, that guy's done. These guys are done. What, bitch? Oh, yo, you were my problem?
She must be here somewhere.
Where is he? Hold on. I need to do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely wear that. We're going into the belly. Into the brig. Done. What other bitches are there now? Oh, it's this way.
Jill,
There she is.
get back.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Oh no.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
No. Wow, holy crap. That's sick.
In earnest then.
Holy shit. Wow, holy. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Can you go on?
I think so.
Oh my god, man. That is nuts. I've never seen something like that.
To where?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery.
Oh
If we
yeah.
destroy the last of the mother crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind
Let's go.
resolve. Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. If as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Rise, Mythos. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight? A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If Reason cannot sway you. There are other means of persuasion that might.
Come on.
You will assume the mantle you've been given.
Fuck.
And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose. And what is my purpose? Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
No.
We are more than that. You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice. What are you saying? What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose. Which is? To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God. No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic? Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills.
Never, man. This guy's
It is
nuts.
time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. and not your gods. With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
That's nuts. Still didn't beat it.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they would have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for.
Yep, felt a lot of
For the
people.
people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
Get a room.
Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved.
Sheeshhhh.
You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Hold on, chat. Oh. That's sad. Oh no, she didn't.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Oh my god, I don't think I'm anywhere near. And that's nuts.
Mid says Odin split the sea, but there's tall.
I struggle to believe it, mate.
I see your uncle, isn't it?
He stayed with the After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for it.
You sure that's wise? Nice guy.
Show me a city where that isn't true.
We're running out of time. We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. Still, we'll keep at it.
Let's hope so.
Wow.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
That's pretty cool, man.
How may I help you today, Clive? Off you go then.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned, Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much if something ain't done soon.
I'll go
When
home.
did that happen?
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell it?
No.
Yeah, well, I can't stand...
Sounds like a plan, mate. I can't ever find where that stuff is. Maybe at the end, because I'm trying to platinum this game. So.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Pepio nuts and all.
So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Cool.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Okay, so now. To talk to this guy. This is what I usually do. I walk to every side quest and then I just basically reconvene at that point. Let's see. This is my wall. It's a wall of memory, so when you unlock something, you know, usually if you do all the side quests and stuff, you'll probably get all of them. Let's go this way. And go all the way around.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Canva lost. It can't be true. Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
Nope. Definitely can't.
With Canva in the hands of a Akashic.
Where do you want to sleep? Just the man I was hoping to see.
Wherever you want to sleep.
Did you have a mo?
It's downstairs and let the kids sleep in our room.
They're in there.
No.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left.
What's better, up here or down there?
Another one of the chief's designs to life. This time,
How long are you
it's a
gonna-
new smelter.
enjoy
It's got a
myself.
reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification. And a
But
system
wherever you feel
of
comfortable, I'm
reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that
I'm gonna go lay downstairs.
let's just say it gets
cool.
very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for
It's
certain.
hot in there, though, isn't
Only
it?
mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end.
Okay.
Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any old rubbish neither. We need
But I mean,
good stuff. And I hear you once helped.
If it's for the good of the... Oh. So, what exactly?
We've got a couple of examples here.
Hmm?
Spherical echoes, we call them. They're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger...
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
yep, that's a hunt.
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume. and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then.
It'll do.
That's cool.
How was she?
Go this way. And go this way.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself.
Did she? What was the...
Following up on some... Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the beast. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already, yeah.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I think I found the location of the one. Hold on, chat. Oh yeah.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
Well, whatever this one is.
Why?
There's even another one here.
I got peppers to numb your tongue. I put fire.
There were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
those things I said before.
Oh, my wards and I may soon be without.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Second only to his rate, not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it, a foundation upon which to build. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants. With promises...
He would rob the populace.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to...
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around.
How? By speaking out against a man whose stated aim is to revive the Empire Philippe's comrades swore. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they... No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would be given the mood around town. Mutiny may yet be...
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke for your services to Northreach? You have the risk, and unlike Philippe, no bonds of... well?
I'll see what I can...
Thank you.
Tell me then. In the garrison?
Overseeing the...
All right.
Oh, great. This is not gonna end up being good.
I may have met this Duke before. At the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Well, hopefully I wasn't an ass, this guy.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your hero. Wait here.
Maybe it'll work.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Yep.
I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be.
Yep.
A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defense, which is more than can be said for Oriflamme. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
Smart.
Plans are already soon enough. These thralls...
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures... Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town.
The people will... If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, one whose authority... That is why this... So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so. And yet, there are those who persist in...
I suspect they're afraid of...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Yep.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine, you are embarrassing.
As long as you
No.
remain,
You are embarrassing me.
All right there.
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke.
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble, and now he's trying to drive us out completely. Threatening if the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'll be straight.
So he's on my side.
Why, your stall is as...
I've been hearing a lot of talk about...
Nothing going around acting like... And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her...
I take it you'd rather she...
As far as I'm concerned, just need his eminence to...
So she's doing a good job, so I might have to fight or defend her somehow. Maybe. Something has to be done.
I heard the dame got an icon to rid the man over.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of...
Don't you build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty, he'll do whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Oh yeah, we're gonna revolt. Maybe that's where the problem is, though. I think that's where the problem is. Most likely.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your...
Well, I mean, look around us. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered, a few more... I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best... And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who...
So that guy's not really for it or against it.
You're the one who was talking to...
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted. What do you think of his plan?
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame. But that's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town or the Empire. If the Duke can get us some men and the equipment we need to fight off those blues...
So it's even. This person will make or break it.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't. Once Sandbreaker's back on her feet, well up.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
So... It's kind of weird. Perfectly even.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Oh, it's that person over there.
Captain.
For you? Certainly. Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey...
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the...
That's right.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either.
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Well, thanks again.
Oh, maybe I just fixed it.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
There you go.
Ah, Clive, were you able to speak?
I was.
Well, it will certainly, though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose work they deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new...
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in you. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their order, and not just because of the Duke's rank.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrack, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will, but I'm certain they're not finished with it. And when they do come back, we need to stand together with you to lead us, milady. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything.
Indeed.
All of us. That has always been Northreach's best hope. We have only to turn our attentions... Thank you, Philippe.
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the... I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks.
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
Especially with men like you and Philippe. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke. But I suspect I shall have to call... Until then.
Until then?
Done. Now I'm gonna go to the first room. There's 3 of them.
Good girl.
Just cut across.
You deserve a rest.
That's sick, man. That's so cool, man.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Spherical echo.
They're here. Yep.
This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
I think it's this one. No, this is a whole other one. Might as well.
What's happening? The guards at the gate are right on there.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word, but I still have much and more to prepare. It's a cute... You couldn't do me a quick favor.
What is it this time?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have. Find out exactly how much faster I need.
All right.
Thanks, Clive.
That's not bad.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their... I know, but... No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediate. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium, though prices have fallen of late. We deliberately offered above but the Consortium offered double what we did, and the...
And you had no opportunity to make a...
None at all.
Elle? I saw Vonnie leaving.
And with good reason.
Fuck, that's not good.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bear. How did the Consortium even find...
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers of... I'm going to Randala.
Alone?
Are you offering to be... How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. Even if I fail to free these bearers, someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling...
Oh, and that's...
Alright.
Well, it looks like... From meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not...
You have to trust.
You're right. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do... So I bid you farewell. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off.
I'll do my best.
Oh my god, so much shenanigans.
All right. To Rangalar, then. Better not keep Eloise waiting. Ambrosia won't help me here. What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
Not here. Good girl. Faster!
Done.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual, and so we resumed.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise. The bearers belong to him.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own... That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like king.
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Hmm.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before their representative hinted at a possible I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer.
So you never...
No. I entertained the consortium, but I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, they deserved... I wanted so bad.
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under... A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there.
Oh, now.
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming.
Boom, 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 boom.
What I wouldn't give for a home meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
No, I'm just gonna go straight down. Well, running all that way for nothing.
Faster!
No need to ride from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village. But we just have to pray he makes it out.
I can do better than that.
Oh shit. Awesome.
Where are you, Theo? Time to fight.
Okay, keep running.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Beautiful.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Oh, there it is.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Titan!
Come on, let's go. Come on, power up, yes. Come on. That was nice, so sick. Nice. Done. Let's go. Let's go.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not.
That's sad.
For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore! And so will you! Theodore. Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
That's sad. Oh shit, son.
Thank you, Clive.
That was true bravery. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone because I sent him to that.
It wasn't against his... He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own.
To live my... He never could come to...
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first...
We grew up in Canva. And I was chosen to inherit the... I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo, a late bloomer. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his... My parents tried to drive him out of the house before they could.
Theo told me he clearly admired your devotion to the court, but he said you deserved a better life than this. Just as you freed him from...
I would be lying if I said I had not how much easier my life might have been if I hadn't devoted myself to the fact. But I have never regretted the decision. Being with my brother meant more to me than... I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night, and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same. He was never a burden. If anything,
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been grateful to you, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You did whatever was and you always would.
You're right. It was so we could be... Oh, Theo. I know Theo wanted me to move on. We can make a difference here. I need nothing more from... So I'll carry on doing what we do, bringing smiles to people's and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen.
I've made a choice to continue helping you however I can.
Thank you. Let's go on to...
There you go. Not to go there. Thank God I have this thing.
Come on. Faster.
Chocoboo.
This might take a while. Be safe.
My other spherical echo.
2 down. 1 to go.
Nice to do the one more here, but what's this? Another quest. There's a lot of freaking quests, man.
Take that, you naughty...
Clive! I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought...
Since all is
Oh,
absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's
Oh,
hands remain
God.
safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill in...
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalamil.
It's the but if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you... Speaking of, maybe a rather worrying...
May they're in...
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their difference, and they have formed what one could call, and they grow more
We'll fight them all off just like last time, won't we?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, the longer we avoid facing this one, the more Our best hope is to nip these by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill?
How could I refuse?
Thank Victor will fill you. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports.
I'll go and speak with him.
Thank you.
What's the difference between a lord and a...
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in Dalamir.
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnis by now.
I did. I've developed something of a and having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, a sentiment Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting.
You're not the only one.
What does he want?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits, and he said that you might be able to help me.
Then you've come at just the right time. I was on my way. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can say, but we must strike together, and we must strike soon.
All right. Which camp?
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
I need to put that alert thing lower because I almost had a heart attack.
Be safe. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him. The one who killed Locke and Fingers. Take his head off.
I think they're almost all gonna be dead by us. Yeah, let's go.
Sid, where are you? Ah, I see the bandits didn't pose you any...
No, but...
No. Something's happened.
What is it?
The whole town's... They're saying that Lubor is a bet.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits... Some of the children spotted him, and when Lubor felled him, and without a Christ...
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding at all these... If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing.
You're right.
No worry.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. Well, it was...
We're sorry, Lubor. We just couldn't...
There's nothing to be sorry for. All that matters to me is that you two are...
Look at him talking to it. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us.
Once people make up their minds, we need to do something. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them.
You're right.
I'm glad you agree. I'm a Dalmek born and bred. They listened. You head to the tap. Make Conrad and Natalie remember. They know that Lubor and I are friends. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, I can't promise anything.
And that is...
We're gonna try, but...
Why are you taking the bearers? Why do they always have to make such a...
He knew all along that he...
Forgive me for disturbing you, but...
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? The rumors that he's a bear.
He'll never be mayor now. But what if his wares? Bearer on, in this at least he's done the town a service.
Leniency? He pretended to be one.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us.
So what do you propose?
Perhaps. And they will thank you.
I'm asshole.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might...
All right.
I don't know.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
I assume the situation is hope? There's still hope. But perhaps not in this lifetime. I think it's...
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk some sense into them in...
No. And your efforts would be better.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection. Yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with... But I do not doubt that she was always true to... And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right. And now, I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalamil have some... For only united can they hope to stand against the threat. I'll need to make a suitably...
Don't go, Lubor. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to...
I would not take it, Victor.
Over. And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the... I thought you were better, but it seems you had me fooled.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Luke? Of those available to me, but where are my manners? Right then. I pack. If there's anything I can do, I'll bear it.
Alas.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Good day. Go safely now.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back. I'd never have guessed, you know. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be keen to help us out?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me.
Blackthorn.
Oh.
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down, unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved it. So then, long enough for us two to turn it up.
That your idea of an apology?
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best.
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody if someone's got talent, You should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feud. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that.
So you're wasting half of mine instead.
You're what Dravos needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself. I may be a selfish prick, but I own...
What you had to do was...
Even if it meant we all starved.
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once...
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough on time. Still, give us a mo, would you? You,
We can't afford to wait.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with you. Don't want any nasty surprise. Oh, and Blackthorn.
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And they're...
What was that?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea. Get yourselves in.
Understood.
Coming.
I'm prepared to fight if I...
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men. No heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen what a catch. The people here are tough and willing.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. It won't come to that. Take good care of Dravos till I get back.
Leave it to me, and...
Let's go.
All right. Which one of you's first?
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oh, I just killed that man.
Is that it? Apparently not. They're not getting past me.
We're done. Let's go.
No. Did I miss any?
Man alive! You As many as I could, he says. The old...
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall.
Good.
In time, yeah. But we can think...
Amazing.
Sid! Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmare. But mostly...
I'm afraid I've only done... There's no getting rid of that, meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up...
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village is...
That may be, but with ether floods springing up all over, it's no... We'll fortify the gates, and I'll see that they're guarded.
All right. Then we'll...
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you. So...
I shouldn't have stayed away so long.
Too bloody right. I always envied you. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it eventually.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even. But our work used to be the pride of... Now, we churn out the same. It's not about the craft. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of... I've kept working. Honing my skills, trying to lead. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as... Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same...
That's a kind offer. Kinder than... There's people who trust their lives to my steel. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for...
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in.
I never thought I'd...
I'd say that went pretty...
Even better than I'd...
Sid.
And this is?
A token of a... But I'm of a mind to make you a far... Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from Chief...
Now hold on, Zolt. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel. And I've learned out, but the engravings on that thing, and they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravosh in the I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. Between the two of us. I'd...
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the...
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan.
There's a lot of fucking things in this place.
Here, take a look at my wares. Anything else? Of course. Anything else? Come again.
Lord Rosfield. Is there aught the Undying might assist you with this?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping. Have you learned anything of note since last?
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will, even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every...
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are as if protecting the
secrets which...
Should our methods be... Mayhap it would please you to observe some of our...
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect... If you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm...
All right.
They will be most... Might I suggest you take the road? It will lead you straight to the village.
Thank you.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord.
That's a new area.
Come on. Don't get surrounded. Thanks, Gal.
No enemy.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. Damn it. The whole village is turned. Back to the stables, go.
They all. I don't know what this is, man.
No mistakes.
That was a pretty hard one. We did it.
That's all of them. No one can uncross his toes.
Where the hell's Martha?
Or it should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
She's there.
Ah, Clive, I was just about... I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their... I'll keep providing them with whatever they need, but if these pools going to survive, it's... As of those pools, they've lived their whole lives in servitude. Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for them. And if you're wondering why you... Well, the Wagoneer's taking supplies up, Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it. But I think even he's starting to work...
All right.
Thanks. There. That should be enough to keep them in gazelle greens for a few...
Thank you.
Gazelle green.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. Better that than something that'll... And chocobos love them too, which is no small thing. They ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right.
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do. I'll go up there and...
I'm sure you will.
What are you after? Take care out there, eh?
Just because the heavens have gone... Nearly done.
Doesn't still hurt, does it? The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits. I give them a little
area, after all. No use calling Ambrosia now.
The world seems to be changing so fast lately, I can hardly keep up. But what I do know is that...
Want to know how to tell if the world's going to right?
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits.
Oh, Martha's in, so she has to be in here.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Egg. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have...
That was her just now. So...
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from after her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach. She hired herself an imperial. She's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can...
The Baum archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent...
Jeez.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
The victuals Martha sends us are more than...
There he is, I'm gonna get him some seeds.
What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from...
Martha's keen to cut the apron strings, then. I jest, of course. You see, but they'd long since gone to sea.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how, so that they'll be able to...
That's not... These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before... They know little of freedom. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on... It's about time we all started to... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides...
The Horde is...
Damn it all. I thought we'd gather the men in the square. Send to...
Yes, Sir Wait.
The Horde. A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to...
Now you're out of...
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive...
What if you could call on reinforcements?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so...
So wait. You said you lacked men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are...
You're right, I will. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were like...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Oh, Lord Rossfield, my lady.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best.
You're going to lure them into the...
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be coordinated with luck. That point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most, and for you and I to...
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a... I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have...
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together, each shielding the other that no man might fall. For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my...
And I will do as you are.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you up.
Oh yeah, chat.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes. I will not let this village fall.
Like his tactic. Oh yeah.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some. I could order a detachment or two.
No. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men, I'll go after the curl. Join me only when Eastpool.
If you're sure. May the Founder protect.
Mm-hmm. The figure's all the way up here, man.
Good. How did Doris come to know us?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste, lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be
Yes, Mom.
Oh, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
None.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I surrender. Do with me as...
Sid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here. You know, I always wondered casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter, and I did. Terrible.
It wasn't all terrible. You were always so eager to learn, and had such... But you proved your... How about it, my little dagger?
I never swore my blade to you. To liberate the bearers of this... Farewell, master.
You always were a right... Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be, and she no longer has friends in high place.
All right.
I am.
I'm gonna stay up chat, but it's hard.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll be joining us. Oh, and your letter.
I'd been hoping as much. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her... She's been arrested, by the way, and she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past yourself before you... Anyway, thanks again.
Keep up the good work.
What the frick is that? Dead. I'm definitely gonna save it because I don't know what's lying for me here. Done.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield.
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. We were able to eradicate the... I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for... I hesitate to say it, but...
I think it might.
We saved... Thank
Good
you,
job.
my friend.
No, Sir Wade. You brought us together.
We never had nothing to call our own, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade, but there's no doubt in my... We're free men now. We have to fight to...
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have us to...
Come on, then.
This village isn't...
They're not slaves.
Your father took pity, and I believe if he was still with us I shall remain here, my lord. And after all, this is my home now too.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud. I'll have to pull my weight too. Speaking of which, I ought to...
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course. Us Rosarians have got...
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for...
All right.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes? There's one sight that I shall never forget. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor. I thought about every time I would think back to be a sheep. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face...
So Wade, you have always... I know that East... And indeed all...
Thank you. I know the rest of the...
You trying to take clips of me sleeping, eh? It's because I woke up so early.
The hero return! It's lucky you came by when not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved it.
I just did what I...
And it's only right that you take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet and a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your right.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge, though I suppose the rest ain't much different. You know, bearers living free like that. Loath as I am to recall that.
I take it you didn't always see eye to...
Well, if you really want to know, in fact, that's how I met him. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt. But me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed, and before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him. And do you know what he did? And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was...
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn he certainly didn't lack for...
Indeed, but the loftier one's ambition, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to...
Suppose you're right, and if we don't manage it, there's all good thing we've got a few half-decent sort. It's almost enough to get... Anyway, better get back to work. Let the least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me.
That sounds like a...
Alright, well, that's a nice quest, but what do I get for it? Hmm.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papillons.
We were just about to make a start on that soup. It's funny, but not... You remember Camille? We'll be using the steel, meanwhile. We'll be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be...
A team effort, led...
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you...
To the bellow...
Beautiful. What kind of other upgrade I got now?
Well, bugger me.
Oh, that's sick.
The sword to end all swords.
It's...
Thank you.
So, does this...
This? It'll take more than that to earn us, but we're up for the challenge.
Listen,
Zoltan and I got talking on the...
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd say...
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you...
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past.
Then tap the can...
Oh, I want to freaking see what else he can do. That's sick. I leveled up too. 43 now. Oh no, 42. Oh yeah.
So, what'll it be? Anything else? Trouble with your gear, or... I never thought me and Zoltan, if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't... What's Sancfordian, dear?
Oh, I want that, man.
And?
Let's see what they give me here then.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Don't know what it's gonna be, but
Canva lost.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today? How was she? At the Enterprise.
Ah, see? So? Good, thankfully. Ah, that's brilliant! I'll fit him to the smelt.
the hell to make?
May the Telemon furnace! She's a beauty. You saved my beacon again, Sid! And I... It's fine, really. Oh, don't say that. I'm sure you could just... How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon is a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong. Stretchy metal. That is the...
Beautiful.
So? Thank you, Owain. Shh. Don't mention it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Can't think of any right now, but... Maybe even out. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. They'll hardly believe there are.
Awesome. I'll take it. Let's see if I can. $19.95. Yeah. Just keep it. Let's go down here and see what they say.
How are you feeling, Josh?
Better.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed.
And what would you have had me do? It was no... Yet still, the king could have ended me at any moment. But instead...
Yeah.
Oh, it was only one man established his dominance that day. And that man was... I'm sorry, brother. That was... It's just... I have never felt so powerless. Perhaps... perhaps the...
That's the last mother crystal.
is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps you will be returning to Will.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few. You will.
Of course.
Set on leaving or...
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trust. All depends on where we're putting into port.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The professor! I'll go and tell you.
While you...
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness.
I do.
still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. Please tell me you've come to take...
I'm not here for mid.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of...
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, and we're going to need a safe place.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to...
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no...
All right, but interrupt me.
Alright, chat. Thank you guys so much.
Barnabas Thom.